Hi everyone, it's me, Nina. All right, so this is a day in the life of a 7 to 3 nurse, LPN edition, and I'm working in like a long-term care or rehab. Okay, so as you know, you come in, you do need to check your floor. Just make sure everyone's alive and make sure everyone is good before you get your keys. After that, you will sit down and speak with the previous nurse, the 11 to 7 nurse. And normally they're pretty chill. Overnight shifts, they're cool nurses. Speak with them, get any information that you need, jot down any notes on your census sheet, and just make sure you ask all of your questions while the nurse is present, because she or he was there overnight and they are ready to get out of the door. Make sure you know who are your blood sugar checks. See if you have any G tubes, if you have any special treatments that you need to be made aware of. Is there something that needs to be done before a certain time? So yeah, ask all of those questions now. And you will also be doing your NARC count, which is checking the NARCs to make sure that as these 11 to 7 nurse passes you the keys for the cart and for the NARCs, everything is legit. So now you are wiping down the cart. This is very important. You want to make sure your cart is fresh, it's clean, it's organized, and it's stocked. You want to stock it up with whatever items you will need. You want to make sure that you have cups, little medicine cups, straws, spoons. Yeah, you want to make sure you're ready to start your shift. You will also be going to, if you have an ice machine, getting your ice, filling your pitcher up with fresh water, fresh ice, and get your puddings ready for anyone who is crushed, nectar thick, but you want to get whatever fluids that you need. Another thing to take note of, you may have to create an assignment sheet for your aides. Some facilities is the supervisor, but not always. In most cases, it is the nurse, and we are creating an assignment sheet, which is basically a delegating task for our aides.
Where is it? Where the is it? I swear to God. You laughing, girl? You trying to laugh? This funny?
Ooh, all right, we made it into the med room. So I want you to stock up your cart with any over-the-counter meds. You may be able to knock out some treatments at the beginning of your shift, so you may be able to grab a couple items for those treatments, or maybe even your G2 patients. Before you officially start your med pass, it's a good habit to take a quick glance at your system, whether it's Matrix or PCC, and have an idea as to what your med pass is looking like, and also even some of the treatments. Being proactive and managing your time well is key to having a very successful first shift. Also, in report or on your system, you probably already know who has contact precautions or any specific precautions. Pay attention to those. Ooh, time flies by. So what you're going to do is park your cart back where it was and charge it. Do not forget to charge that laptop. All right, and you're going to wipe this cart down again. You're going to start that whole process of wiping it down, stocking up. Make sure you put fresh water and ice and pudding or whatever. Sometimes you have the boost drinks. Put those on the cart and have it ready for your second med pass. At this point, you need to go take a bathroom break, drink more water, and take your official lunch break, or just snack on something healthy while you chart. Make sure you get ahead of things. Make sure you're not falling behind on the Matrix or the PCC system by clicking off things, and just staying proactive with how you're going to go about completing your second med pass.
I am not with Metro anymore. I am with AT&T.
I'm not gonna lie, I am not really a 3 to 11 girl anymore. I'm definitely a 7 to 3. The second med pass is very easy. It's very quick. Most likely it's your blood sugars, checking your G tubes, and knocking out those treatments, honestly. So at this point, you have completed the first med pass. You've taken your break, you're hydrated, you have snacked on a healthy snack, you've completed your second med pass, all your blood sugars are done, all of your insulin administration is done, your G tube ladies or guys are good to go. You are now finishing up your notes, any charting you have to do, any eyes and nose, any bowel movements. At this point, you do want to check to see if any of your residents or patients haven't had a bowel movement in a certain amount of days. It varies depending on the facility. And if they didn't, then you may have to administer some type of milk of mag. But other than that, you are done. Now, remember, I said at the beginning of the shift when you spoke to your 11 to 7 nurse, you would have gotten any information with regards to any new admits, any discharges, any appointments, and you would have handled that accordingly. But a good way to avoid having all of that extra stuff, because sometimes if you're working in a certain unit, you just may have so many new admits, so many discharges. It's like a revolving door. If you want to avoid that, then you may want to work in somewhere that is more long-term care, where everything is more repetitive. Your patients have been there for an extended period of time. You don't get many new admits. But if you like that challenge, if you want to continue to learn and sharpen your tools with regards to new admits and discharges and a new type of treatments, you might want to work in a rehab unit because you're going to get that all the time. So that specific facility that I was filming in this video, they have both long-term care and they have their rehab units. They also have a dementia unit. So now, Lord, you got the dementia unit, you may have a lot of falls. I'm not gonna lie. It may be some crazy things going on. In most cases, the supervisors may not be down your throat because they know it can be challenging in the dementia units. But if you enjoy that type of challenge, then you will work in a dementia unit. It may not be that many admits or that many discharges, but it is a different type of focus that you will need back there. But yeah, so that is the day in the life of a 7 to 3 nurse, specifically an LPN working in a long-term care facility. If you have any questions, comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Also, I would love to hear any suggestions of videos that you would love to see. Don't forget to watch any of the previous nursing videos that I have. There will be many more to come. And yeah, and another thing, there is an affirmation video I would love for you to watch. I mentioned it earlier in this video. Take a look at that. Listen to it each morning or listen to it at night before you go to sleep. And yes, step into your highest version of yourself. You are a nurse. You are amazing and you got this.
A baller calling my phone right here. Hello.